from Midland, Michigan, and we dated for a really short period of time, 6 months, and then got engaged.
Not recommended.
It was great, good experience. 6 months we dated, got engaged, got married 3 months later. So we did it fast. 6 months later, we found out we were having a baby. Super excited. And then about 20 weeks, when you get the regular ultrasound, we found out that she was going to be born with spina bifida. The doctors painted pictures for us that were just like, you know, the very worst case scenario. She's not going to walk. She might be able to talk. Wheelchair bound her whole life. Ill all the time. Lots of brain surgeries. So they painted a really bad picture for us.
For me, I was having a really hard time making sense of it. I didn't really know what to do or where to go or who to talk to. I had really no context for any of it. It was like survival. It was just figuring out, how do I get through exams? And then how do I step into something bigger than that? That period of time from when she was born, or maybe even a little bit before that, to maybe 3 or 4 years later was far and away the most isolated I've ever felt.
My family is all in Canada. I'm the only one here, and they're 6 hours into Ontario. So they physically couldn't be here. I moved to a different country, so that part was really hard for me, to even just be newlyweds and have your family not be around. But then to have a child, and then have a child with special needs, and not have my mom, who is a special needs teacher, so far away, and can't physically be there. It was lonely.
We had a couple of friends who were going to Kensington at the time, and they were rolling out a small group study. 2 friends in particular who were newly married kept asking us to join this group, and we had not been going to church. We did not have a community. We were not really interested in driving from Plymouth to Rochester Hills once a week. My buddy kept begging us, just join, just check it out. And so finally we did. And when we got there, it was a house full of people our age, and
nobody had kids.
Some we knew, some we didn't know. And I can remember in the first couple of sessions being there for 2 hours and then driving an hour home, and just being in the car and sort of looking over and being like, that was good.
Mm-hmm. We were like, that was super worth an hour drive. People are listening to us, and we get to listen to other people. And we're not just focused on raising our family. It was I don't know, I felt like we felt the Lord super close, even though we were clinging to him in the situation with Claire, but it was a different aspect, a different characteristic of the Lord that was brought in with the community.
There's a certain level of freshness when you're in a desert sort of scenario, so to speak. And then you step into something where it's a giant glass of water. Mm-hmm. It's like, wow, that tastes really good. Mm-hmm. And I haven't had that drink in a long time. And you start realizing how necessary it is.
We just kept coming. And we met another couple in that group that they invited us to come and live with them because we were throwing around the idea of moving up this direction, him quitting his job and moving up this direction to be with this community. And they said, hey, we're newlyweds. We just bought this house and we have a full basement. You guys come live with us. And we'd known this couple 6 months, and we were like, okay, let's do it. We have a kid, you mind? And they were like, no, come. We went from no community to living with community, and it was awesome. And they just swooped Claire up like she was their own, and helped us in those early years. They got to see her take her first steps, and she walked from me to Natalie across a rug. Sorry.
It changed everything. I mean, it changed not just for us, but it changed our whole community outlook. It changed the way that we raise our kids.
Claire is almost 16. She'll be 16 this summer. And she is friends with everyone. You know, being a part of a community and with her now, it's so amazing to see other people pour into your children and encourage their gifts and encourage their just their positive attributes that they've been given from the Lord. To have a community come around you and encourage your kids without you doing anything, it's really amazing. Just the quantity of time that we had together and the quality of time, it's something that I never knew I was missing. And then when I had it really, I would never turn away from a community again. It just is so, it's the way we were made to live.
When you step into a relationship that very much is like a covenant outside of your marriage and with other people, I cannot express how important it is. I can't even articulate all the benefits that you would get from that. But for me and for us as a family, I mean, it quite literally changed the history of our family. It changed the legacy that we're laying for our kids. It totally changed everything. It's that important. People think, I say that, people think I'm exaggerating. I'm not exaggerating. It changed the legacy of our family.